The big geopolitical risk in our region is clearly North Korea. I think that as much as they have saber-rattled in the past, there's probably something going on internally there that is fragile, which is Kim Jong-un trying to sort of solidify his power, and that I think is the singular geopolitical risk that we have in our region right now.
So, when do you expect the Asia growth story, the positive economic fundamentals about the region, to come back into play in the markets?
Well, they've been in play for a good while already in the smaller markets. I mean, since Goldman Sachs coined that acronym BRIC about 10 years ago, the larger ones have overshadowed the smaller ones, and so we look at India or China or Russia or Brazil, and we say, oh, the emerging markets are trading poorly. But that's not true. I mean, if you look at Thailand, the Philippines, Indonesia, they've of course been continued to be robust markets, and so I think that the other comment I would make is that there's no clear correlation between GDP growth and stock market performance, and so I mean the ultimate example of that is Japan, which has the lowest GDP growth in Asia this year, but it's going to have the highest EPS growth, earnings per share growth, and therefore it's been among the best markets in Asia this year.
What about the price of gold? We've seen it at its worst levels in many, many years. Usually gold will rise when there's nervousness in the markets, but now it's plunging given the current circumstances.
I think what is happening in gold is we're seeing what we always knew, which is there are a lot of people who are viewing it as a speculative play rather than a store of value, and there was a lot of leverage in gold, and so the big sell-off in gold, I think, also has had a ripple effect through other assets, like clearly the stock market and Japanese government bonds. I think as people scramble to raise liquidity to fund these new margin requirements on the COMEX and the Shanghai Gold Exchange, they're being forced to liquidate positions elsewhere.